Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dollies and welcome back to Sky Factory 2.5. In the last episode, we were starting to work on getting the Stirling generators up and running to power a resident energy cell incredibly fast, and we were going to be making a coke oven. Well, we have most of the blocks except for the heated ones, which all required buckets of lava. So I needed to make more fire seeds. Because that's probably going to be the easiest way to get more lava. As you can see, I have an entire 20 fire seeds. I have 20 earth seeds. Working on the water, I believe I have 10. 4, 5, yeah, 10. So I need 10 more water seeds. And I did something between episodes. I was doing something between episodes. Rather than, I've rearranged this a little bit. I just kind of moved wires around and all that fun stuff. But I made a pattern for the water seeds because I figured that'd be easier than manually crafting them. Do I have... How many buckets do I have? I have 20 buckets. Let's get another 16 because I can get water pretty easily. I have a bedrockium drum pretty much full, and but lava was a little bit more difficult. The only thing that I'm missing is wheat seeds. We need wheat seeds in order to make Minicio seeds, and that is the issue. So I also set up between episodes. I did three full inventories of dimlets. I've got a lot of dimlets that are kind of cool. Lot of different fluids and stuff like that. I can't remember if there was any that I really like. We have liquid cobalt now, and just, you know, if I switch this to rarity, we have quite a few rare ones now. Molten gold. I don't remember which ones we had, which ones we didn't, but I still haven't got the ones I want, which is a shame. Oh, it does that sometimes, which is a shame, but I've also infused this machine. It's now to 20%. Slowly working on that, but I also made a nice big area down here. This is where our farming station is going to be, doing all the wheat seeds and all that fun stuff. Now, if I want to do this right, I'm going to need to make another tesseract. I think that'll probably be the easiest way. And that shouldn't be too bad. I just need some hardened glass. So we'll get a tesseract, we'll get that set up, have it do the everything that we needed to. So do I have any ender pearls in here? I do. I believe... How much does this need? Just a bucket. Alright, so let's get this going. Magma Crucible. Oh hey, I have redstone energy frame. I forgot about that. We're gonna need that to upgrade anyways, for the resonant. So let's actually go ahead and throw this in here, and let's get a resonant energy cell. So do something like that. We need more electrum, it does look like. And we need one of these guys. So let's get like, I don't know, let's get like 10 electrum. Should be good for now. So we get the redstone energy cell, and then that should be pretty easy to upgrade to resonant. Now we're not going to be doing the quick time event quite yet. We're going to handle that later. And as you can see, I have a couple other tesseracts, but those are for that stuff specifically. Let's grab this stuff, and I think that's pretty much all I want right now. Now something else that I could be doing right now, because I do have enough stuff. We need, I believe it was 60. I want to make sure. We're going to be doing a little bit of everything today, so we need 60 heated coke oven walls. Okay. So we just go here and tell it to make 60. And it has everything to do it. So it'll do it. Now I need to get Tesseract. There we go. Cool. So I think what I want to do with this is we're going to just place the Tesseract over here. And instead of putting any water in here, we're going to do something slightly different. But I'm going to put this here. I'm going to tell it main power, set frequency. It's going to send nothing with fluids. It's going to send items, receive energy. And then we're going to put the farming station on top of it. This will get power. We're going to put the capacitor in there just so it automatically has everything it needs. And we're going to configure the input-output. It will push everything into there. Now the only other thing is we need some sort of hoe to go in there. I believe I was using shiny because that's going to be the easiest, I think, at least for the time being. So no, was I using diamond? I mean, shiny hoes are really nice, so we'll just use one of those. And what I'm going to do, so this is also an achievement. I just want to make sure. What am I? Yeah, shiny. I don't know how much that gets used when you're not like doing things with it, but let's pick up all these seeds. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw the seeds in here with the hoe, and it should always active. Yes. So it went ahead and planted them. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a bunch of dirt, and I'm gonna grab a bunch of I'm gonna grab my watering can, and any excess seeds should go into this, and then later we can put 20 different crops down there. That's not a problem. So let's get dirt. I have a bunch because I don't know how far the range is on this, and instead of looking it up, I figured let's just kind of play it by ear. Let's just let it go. But this will also water, it will hydrate the plants, and that way I don't believe those tiles will ever become unhydrated. You don't need to have a constant water source, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but I believe that's how it is. So by the way, I did this for the lighting just because I figured that'd be easiest, because I don't know how big this is going to be. And it is expandable. It is an even pattern. Alright. You don't have any more seeds right now. Yeah, I want to give you seeds and lock it. Just so you always have seeds. But this should start putting seeds somewhere else relatively soon. And what I could do is actually, I think it's like a 15 by 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see how far out it goes. So it went 3 more, but I don't know that it has a lot of seeds left. I don't know why. Oh, I know why. I need to tell it not to do that. So 2, 3. And we'll just see what happens. So it currently has 12 seeds. And you have to put them everywhere. So if we do something like this, I think this is going to be how much wheat we need. But the new thing about this is going to give us a lot of wheat seeds. And eventually it will kind of fill up. So Also, on the map, that looks so weird. It looks like a chest. I don't know if you guys had noticed that watching, but it looks like there's a chest over there, doesn't it, on the mini-map? And that's the flower farm. Really kind of weird. How's this doing on durability? Perfect. Cool. So, what I'll probably do, let's fill in this with as much as we can. And I'm just going to let it go. Let it do its thing. And we'll come check on this after a bit. But this should allow us to get quite a bit more. 2, 3. I think it's like here. This should allow us to get quite a bit more wheat seeds, which will allow us to make more Nisio seeds, which will allow us to populate the farm up above. And that's kind of the point. The biggest thing that I have been kind of lacking is wheat seeds, just because I never actually made a wheat farm. So that is what this is all about. So, and then I could always add like sprinklers and stuff like that to this, but meh, it will grow fast enough on its own. Plus, it's a giant field, so who cares? And it's going in order. Unfortunately, this side will only grow now it's missing some, and that's weird. It like didn't replant, probably because it didn't have, I don't know why. That's weird. Maybe it didn't get any seeds back, I don't know. But this will eventually do its thing. What we can do is just kind of distribute stuff and all that fun stuff. And now I don't believe I need to have water down here. I think everything should maintain its hydration. But cool. I'll just come down here and do this every once in a while as well. But let's go ahead and we should have our coke oven by now. We'll step away from this for a little bit, and we can at least start making some coke. Coal coke. Not any other types of coke. So heated coke oven, we have 64. We only need 60. And that can go away as well. So I think I'm going to put this over here. And the question is, how do I build it? Because it's kind of complicated to build. So it's every other. Where do the ports go? Oh, on the outside, every other. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then one on each side on the second row in the middle. Okay. That seems easy enough. So let's break this. So we need it like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it is the heated ones in between those, and then it's just the normal ones otherwise. And then I think it was it 3, and then the next. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's just like this the entire time. And we do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then is it the next? So you can look at the next piece. And it looks like in the middle on both sides are these. Otherwise, just have these guys all the way. And then how many layers is it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's just do this. And this is actually pretty easy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 6. And then we just fill this in. So this wasn't too bad of a build. Costs a lot, but not like all that much really. Surprisingly. But this will allow us to make a lot of coal coke, and as far as I can tell, that is going to be the best thing to use. And now we just need to fill this in, and assuming we just have to hit it with a hammer somewhere. Does it say? I think it's like, okay, there we go. It formed. So awesome. We have coke oven ports. We should be able to get a lot of coal. Let's get some conduits and all that kind of fun stuff. Let's get a diamond chest. You know what? Let's teach this. We are running out of room though. That's okay. Honestly, we could get rid of a couple recipes if we need to. So let's teach this. We have chests. We have a ton of chests. So let's teach us how to make an iron chest. And then a gold chest. And then a diamond chest, which needs glass. And like I said, let's teach us how to make a diamond chest. And now the other thing, do we know how to make new? So can I teach this how to make bedrockium drum? We need pressure plates. So do I have either pressure plates? No. Or cauldron? No. So we'll also need to teach this how to make a cauldron. And then we can teach it how to make a bedrockium drum. Once it makes these two things, which I'm trying to think what could, I mean, we could get rid of this stuff because we're not going to need another coke oven. Let's be honest. We shouldn't anyways, but let's go ahead and get one of those and a cauldron. And now we should be able to make the drum. And this will go in here. I don't know how to make interfaces. That's unusual. I need to do some more work with that. Let's actually do it right now. So let's make an interface. Let's see. Do that. I probably should have taught it how to make that, but oh well. And what we're going to do is we're going to head down here. Now, I don't believe we can temporarily put one here. And this should come online. We should have 9 channels. That'll at least give us a little bit more room. And then I'm going to quickly teach this guy how to make an interface. So we need to learn formation core. So we need a logic. So we're going to need to learn both the formation core and the annihilation core, which are both similar things. And then this one, whoops. And then we should be able to, if I throw these guys in here and teach it how to make, or tell it to make one of each. Whoops, misclicking. we should be able to teach it interfaces. And there we go. That'll be helpful later. One of the big things I'm going to have to do eventually is we're going to need to set up some sort of system to get these mob drops into our AE system. Or I could just bring them over every once in a while. Because string, there is a way to get, yeah, spider essence will make string. So once we have spider essence coming in fairly regularly, we can make string that way if we ever need to. But this will allow us to make wool, and that will allow us to make a lot more stuff. So we don't need this or this anymore. Let's grab ender conduit, item conduits. Can we make like 20 more just for the fun of it? And I want my bedrockium drum and my diamond chest. And we're going to want a bunch of coal. Blocks, actually. Pretty much as much coal as we can get, because we're going to need quite a bit of it. I don't know the exact numbers, but who cares? And we also need fluid ducts, fluid conduits. So let's grab that, and let's get 10 of those. You can make 16, but that's fine. What are you waiting on? Fuse quartz. That is kind of slow. So I only really need 8 right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up... I don't know if it matters. We're going to do this. Have this guy here. Always active. Extract. Insert. And then we're going to do a diamond chest right diamond chest right here. And I think I want to get a filter. I don't know if this will work or not, but we should be able to do this. Actually, we don't need a filter. What we'll do... I do need a Yeta wrench. But what we'll do is we'll do some channel stuff. This should work, hopefully. I just need a Yeta wrench, because this guy is a pain sometimes. Nope, I didn't mean to shift click. I don't use the Yeta wrench all that often, so I am not the best with it. Shift left click. So we went in and out. We want insert on brown, extract on green, always active, round robin. Then we can right click these guys. This is going to be in out, insert on green, extract on brown, always active. Same thing. Extract on brown, always active. And hopefully what this will do is we put blocks of coal in here. It should distribute them evenly enough, and it's going to cook them. It's going to take a while, but it's going to cook them, and it's going to fill it up eventually. It's going to make a lot of creosote oil. Don't really care about that. That is what this guy's for. We're just going to put it all in a bedrockium drum, because why not? So this will give us a decent amount of coal, which I could probably start processing some other coal later. But what it should do... Actually, I want a filter. Let's get an item filter just to be safe. Basic item filter. I just need paper. And item filter. So I'm going to put it on the extract. the extract item filter only extract. I don't know why that resets it. Only extract blocks of coal. Waitlist, yes. Let me put that in there. It'll do its thing. So this will take a while. Unfortunately, I reset that one. So we'll come back to that in a little bit. I do want to make sure F7. Yep, I figured as much. But we'll see if that works. I really need to do something about all of this stuff. I think what we'll do here soon is start getting all of these bows, all of these tools and everything, and start getting books. I'll have to mass produce books. That's the only problem. I need a lot of sugarcane. Is there any ways to get a lot of sugarcane really easily? Recipes. I mean, phytogenic isolator. That's about it. Some water, sunlight, and rich phytogrow will give you a lot. So, meh, not really. Don't know what we'll do with that then. Because how much sugarcane? We don't have much. Now I could make something else. I don't know. Anyways, let's go see how our farm is doing. And let's actually throw this. How much wheat do we have, by the way? Wow, we have 200 wheat. We should be able to come over here and throw a bunch of this stuff in here, and it will produce a lot of flour for us, which don't really care. But will give us some more seeds. That's kind of the important part. So we need 10 more water seeds, I think. Let's go ahead and craft those. I need more Minicio essence. I turned most of the essence into higher tier. So let's get like a bunch of it left. And then we should be able to make the water seeds. And I'll make them. It shouldn't take that long. There was a bunch of water buckets in there, so we'll come back to that in a moment. Let's grab the watering can. And kind of what I want to do, we can put that away. I want to test the stuff, the coal coke, just to see how long. Okay, we're gonna need to get some sort of watering system in here, because these are gonna dehydrate. What I could do is, once this is relatively populated, I will just put water sources where they need to go, and try to figure out a good way to do that. Alright, so I think if we're gonna want more seeds over here, we're gonna have to, because it is based on location. But eventually this will start giving me a lot of seeds, which is what I want. And that'll make things a lot nicer. It'll just automatically kind of farm everything, and everything will be good. So let's go get more dirt. We should have our water seeds, and yeah. Here soon we're gonna have to get back into magic, unfortunately. I've been kind of dreading that, to be honest. Not really dreading, but it's a lot of work, and I don't want to do it. But we'll get back to that kind of stuff relatively soon. So let's get just a bunch of dirt. And we have the water seeds. So I think I only needed 10 more. I'm going to continue working on this guy between episodes. And there should be one left. And there is. So all we need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 air seeds. Which air seeds are a little bit easier to deal with, but cool. So we have more dirt. Let's finish filling this out. And then I want to see if I put something like here, like, I just kind of want to make sure. Let's go to the corners, because I think that'll be the easiest. And do little twos like so, and just see if anything spreads. So I just kind of want to make sure there's plenty of wheat getting harvested everywhere. Because once the machine fills up with seeds, it will start depositing them into the AE system, which is what I want. So and I think this is the size that the farm is. So yeah, I will, between episodes, get water all over the place in that, just so that it's completely hydrated. I might do... See, I could do sprinklers, but that, it works, but is there lily pads of fertility? No, leaping lilies. Dang. I don't know if there's any other ways to keep everything hydrated. What is this? Amethyst. I'll have to look into that. There might be a nice easy way to do that, but I don't know. So we should have our first little bit of coal coke. It looks like we have creosote oil in here. Wow, a lot of creosote, which is not surprising. The coal coke came in here just fine. So let's get one block, and I want to get, you know, I'm gonna get something else. Let's get a capacitor bank. We need 4 basic capacitors, and we'll need a block of redstone, and actually, can we get any of the higher tiers? Let's get the second capacitor bank. So we're actually gonna need 4 of these guys, and then we're gonna need some electrical steel, which I don't have. Alright, so let's get the capacitor bank. The reason why I want a mid-tier capacitor bank, they store 5 million RF. And they have this really nice feature of telling you exactly how much you're producing, which is really good for something like this, that I need to figure out how much I'm going to need. Okay. So do we have the electrical steel yet? Why is this taking so long? I have a feeling something messed up. Why does it go back in sometimes? That's so weird. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. I don't know why I put it back into the AE system, but I did. So there's the capacitor bank. So what we're going to do is we're just going to put this right here. And I want to see. So 17 minutes. That's not good. And it's just producing 80 RF per tick. So that's not what I wanted. Not at all. So is there anything in this RF per tick? It all produces 80, doesn't it? Oh, not if it's so it's a lot more efficiency. Let's actually just break this guy. Alright, so that tells me that I need I don't think anything else is going to be better Question, does this change? It does. Okay. So if I do 0 RF per tick, it does all that. Can I get anything that has 0 RF per tick? No. RF per tick. It's all going to be 80, isn't it? So the coal coke doesn't actually matter all that much, other than it is going to give us plenty of power. Everything's going to be 80 RF per tick. So I need a lot. I'm gonna have to do math, but that tells me what I needed to know, because this guy has 80 million RF per tick. Now I could do. I'm gonna have to figure out how many of these guys I'm gonna need with octatic capacitors each in order to produce 80 million. So a million times the base. So if I had a million ticks, one could do it. But I don't have a million ticks. I have 3 minutes. So I'll have to do math and figure out exactly how many I need in order to do that. And we're going to use coal coke because I made that for it, so might as well. And it's going to produce coal coke pretty quickly. Now, if we run out of coal, we have plenty of other things. Something that we're probably going to do at some point is speed up all this stuff, make it a little bit better. But yeah, I have over a stack of coal, which I believe pulverizing it gives you 3, and the sag mill will give you 3 as well, with a chance of diamond. So it's actually kind of nice. I'm going to take a stack of it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that. So sag mill. Let's go ahead and sag mill all that. And I'll need to get some more dark steel balls. That's kind of whatever. Actually, I can make a few right now. Let's throw that in there. All this stuff in here. So that also has a very small chance of giving you a diamond. But that's going to give us plenty of coal. So I'll just keep an eye on that. Let's get the dimlets researched and see if we get anything good. Sky color purple, nope. Dark day, nope. So I think one last thing I want to do before we call the episode. I'm gonna like I said, I'm gonna finish the wheat farm. I'm gonna continue working on the magical crops farm. Those are things that are just gonna take some time. Pig, and I think next time we're gonna go back to some magic stuff. Honestly, actually, before I do anything else, I want to grab a soul vial. Alright, let's craft a single solarium. And I need to use quartz times 3. And I want a soul vial. The reason is this is going to give us, while I'm exploring the dimensions, I'm going to look for hobgoblins, because that is a witchery thing that we're going to need. This is taking forever. Something is wrong down here. Configuration. Pushing. Let's just keep this nothing and see if that helps. Because I don't know why that is doing that. But let's see if that helps. But there's a soul vial. I'm going to take that on my adventures. And if I find any hobgoblins, I'm going to grab them. And then the other thing I was going to do, let's get some paper. And I'm going to get some more researches going. Now we could use the sprinkler, by the way, to hydrate everything. I don't know that I want to do that. I'll probably just put some water, maybe even some lily pads around. Let's make, like, there's got to be a better way to make paper. Books, pressers, and then sawdust, wood chips. That's actually not a bad way because I could do that pretty easily. So let's get 12. 12 researches seems like a good number. So we'll go ahead and get that stuff going, so that we can do more Thaumcraft and go from there. So where is my Thaumonomicon? Better be in my A system, or it's in here. Might be in here. It is. Alright, so see, we can buy some of the stuff if I had more essence or more aspects, but it looks like most of the stuff is just buying in this one. Alright, so next one, do we have any researches to do? Nope. Artifice, purchasable ones is pretty much all we have left. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Eldrick, we do have a couple stuff here, a couple things rather, and cool. So I think I'm going to try to get some more aspects between episodes. Honestly, we could probably go back and get the Whisper Lily. That might be something we do at the beginning of next episode, is get a Whisper Lily and start getting aspects a little bit easier. So actually, how bad is it to make right now? Because that would be really, really good to have. I think I can do that. So let's see, we need... I have a floating pure daisy. I wonder if I can use that. I need a piece of grass. Actually, I believe I need 2. Yes, 2 grass, piece of redstone, mana diamond, amber, rune of envy. Mana diamond. I don't have the rune of envy, so we'll work on that next time and see if we can't do that, so I can at least get some of the stuff together. So let's get that at least placed in the world. So grass goes up top, this and this, gray, purple, and knowledge fragment, and then I know amber was the other thing. So I might not do those researches. So gray and purple. Gray and purple, knowledge fragment and amber. Actually, how bad is it to make the envy? Sidetrack. Envy requires winter and water, 2 mana diamonds. That's not that bad. So we have plenty of amber, and I also need the thing that does the thing. What am I blanking on? Knowledge fragments. I was like, wait, hold on. I know what I'm looking for. And then we do Whisperweed. Actually, I know it's Rune of Winter requires 2 snow, wool, and cake. Snow, wool, and cake should be easy. Let's take a little bit more for mana. And I believe it was earth and water. So these two, this, and this. Let's make... I already have the winter. Oops. Stop that. And there we go. So we have winter. Envy is... What was the other one with that? Water. And then 2 mana diamonds. So this is a lot easier than I thought. And one of these days I'll make all the runes. We just need to grab... Where's my wand? We also need a piece of living rock. The wand's over here. And we should be able to make this. So, what the Whisperweed does... I'm also going to want a lever. What the Whisperweed does is it allows us to get aspects randomly from Thaumcraft with a little bit of mana. That's the only thing it costs, so it's not that bad. It's somewhat expensive, but not like super expensive. I'm going to fill that up with runes next time, I think. I think we're going to do a little bit of Botania as well as some Thaumcraft, if we can do it. So this... like so. Insufficient V. Of course, I don't have enough. So, yeah, let's come down to the void. And yeah, getting a better wand is going to be something I'm going to want relatively soon. Alright, so what do we have? We have... Actually, I need more water and earth. This goes up to 25, so we need order, air I could use. Ordo is the biggest one that I need. So let's just fly off in a direction. This isn't really helping all that much. You know what, I know a great place to get more stuff. Let's grab this. Keep that there. I'm gonna keep, we'll keep this. I don't need the Wand of the Forest right now. And let's go to Minizio, because I know there is a lot of stuff there. Dial once, and I can show off just how much I've been exploring around here. It's kind of insane. If I look at the map, most of the map is like I've gone really far in pretty much all the cardinal directions, and there's still more for me to explore, but what we can do is we can pop down here, and I should be able to find nodes pretty easily down here. And some of the worlds have a lot of nodes, it seems. This isn't a tainted land, so it might have a lot. Also, I can scan the taint. I haven't done that. I don't even know if I've scanned Nisio or haven't. Okay. So, yeah, I need to do a lot of work with Thaumcraft. We need to get nodes and all that kind of fun stuff taken care of. You know what? Can we scan a sheep? Yes, we can. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much here, unfortunately. Actually, nope, that's a mushroom. Alright, let's go back home. I do have some nodes here. Not with much. And I've emptied it out. Dang it. I need to get... Honestly, I think one of the things I'll have to do relatively soon is get a bunch of nodes. And the way you do that, this one's a fading node. If I scanned it, okay, it's air, which we have. We mostly just need ordo. So one of the big things that I'm going to try to do, I think, is this looks like ordo. Is start getting some nodes. I wonder if we have enough. Otherwise, going to the nether might be good for the fire and Perdicio. But getting the node transfer, there is a a better way to do that. We can make it cool. That is all I needed to do. So can I do this? Nope. It needs to be a normal flower. That's fine. I can do another pasture seed, and I'll need a piece of dirt plus any flower. It really doesn't matter. So we'll get this in just like a moment. I should scan the flower. I already have. Can I scan those flowers? Nope. Can I scan that? Nope. Alright, so I need a piece of dirt. I don't know if I can use the coarse dirt. Let's actually find out. I don't really have much use for it otherwise. And can I get some glowstone? And you make a glimmering flower. Then you do that. And then we should be able to make a floating Whisperweed. And I'm going to stick this right beside my mana pool. And it's going to... if I could get my wand... what it's going to do, it's going to fill up with mana. And then as I stand near it... I will start to get random aspects. Right there I just got air. And it's random. It will just kind of do this for a while. So I'm going to do the research, get all that fun stuff. And next time I think we're going to work a little bit more with Botania and Thaumcraft and kind of go from there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!